Before the Supreme Court is a case that would rip families apart and throw legal precedent to the wind. If the High Court allows the Trump administration's executive order on birthright citizenship become reality, even on a limited basis, it will unleash chaos for a staggering number of children and their families. Even though there's over a century of established precedent clearly stating that a child born on U.S. soil is a U.S. citizen, the court has chosen to hear this case that also will have a seismic impact on if lower court injunctions can continue to serve as a nationwide check on a president. Without lower courts' injunctions on orders that potentially affect people from coast to coast, including those who never signed on to a lawsuit that would be required under the Solicitor General's logic, or can't afford an attorney, the legal system could be turned into a catch-me-if-you-can regime led by the executive branch, as Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson noted during oral arguments. She also said that if the conservative justices went along with Trump's Justice Department, it would, quote, mean everyone has to file a lawsuit in order for the government to stop violating everyone's rights, end quote. Now, I acknowledge nationwide injunctions are arguably an imperfect system, leading to forum shopping, but they also serve as a critical barrier for the public against a White House such as this one that's more than willing to trample on constitutional rights. Now, beyond the immorality and the illegality or what they're trying to do here, you also have to consider the impracticality. You'd have some states where some children have citizen rights versus others. Some that were deported, some that were in limbo in different states with different rules until a final resolution would be reached through an appellate process. Anna Baldwin, who's the senior counsel on voting rights at the Campaign Legal Center, broke down what this case is really about. Quote, this is about fundamentally redefining who has equal rights to citizenship and participation in the American polity. This is about saying you are locked out of participating in our representative government, making people a permanent underclass, and then they're locked out of the most fundamental democratic protections, including the right to vote, rendering them to the margins of society, end quote. There's no way the government is going to round up millions of people, especially kids, and ship them abroad, but they're clearly trying to scare people into either self-deporting or even reconsidering having kids. The administration wants to destabilize lives. Like with so many things, it seeks chaos. To gut the 14th Amendment and the right to equal citizenship is to attack part of our national identity. I guess with this White House, that's the point.